wee. Sorry. I'm here. I'm here. Ooh. Sorry for the delay. You know you be having them last minute things, trying to get ready and prepare for and whatnot. Yeah, basically what happened. Good afternoon. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All that good jazz. Another glorious day. Yeah, man. Hopefully y'all brung in the new year with the ones that y'all wanted to. And all of that. Yeah. Allow me to get comfortable. It's not as chilly as I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing. Forgive me for harm. I ain't trying to be talking in camera with a runny nose and all of that. As my cousin made a post, get your boogers out before you get on live talking to people. But yeah. So, again, Happy New Year. Like I said, hope y'all brought in. Oh, shout out. I always rep the gang. NTB, baby. Wolfpack. Whew. Anyway, I wasn't, surprisingly, the shooting wasn't too bad over here. Like, it was a little heavy, and it just stopped. I stay in Berkeley, so, like, last year, that shit was crazy. Like, it was a lot closer and lasted a lot longer. I guess the police was on their shit last night, so that helps. But, yeah, getting into our smoke session confession. Like I said, my topics. I'm gonna talk about there's a shooting in Texas, a little bit of LeBron James. We're gonna talk some of everything today. First thing I'm gonna get into though is the hate. When I say the hate, and don't get me wrong, I am a LeBron James fan. Am I one of those people that traveled team to team, whatever team he went to, I became a part of? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm unbiased when it comes to LeBron James. I can never wholeheartedly say that he won a championship by himself. He's carried some teams there that shouldn't have been. But they still helped. They didn't win. And they damn sure wasn't going to win because, yeah. He went up in the first finals he went to. He took that team against San Antonio with Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Tim Duncan in their prime. He wasn't going to win. But that's not even what I'm talking about. When I say hate, it seems like no matter what this man do, he can never just be good or as good as he really is. Because the shit people say, it is, as Stephen A. Smith say, asinine. The shit that they say about him. This man got his shot blocked on the last shot of the game. And by Patrick Beverly. Now, mind you, Patrick Beverly is not the same size as LeBron James. But we're not going to discredit that man's defensive abilities neither. Dude is a monster as far as when it comes to defense. He is a pest. And you can't take credit from that. Like, dude did his job. Great. But it was a regular season game. And then all of a sudden I start seeing posts like, oh my God, LeBron James is terrible for letting that man block his shot. Or how could he let him block? I mean, motherfuckers make good defensive plays all the time, bro. Like, I'm sure you go back and look at, and there's some footage of Bruce Bowen probably stuffing the shit out of Kobe Bryant or some shit. Like, bro, people always forget these things that happen to other great people, but except for when it comes to LeBron James. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, oh, he's not clutch as Jordan or Kobe. But yet he got more buzzer beaters than Kobe and Jordan, I believe, combined. Oh. Well, he can't shoot, and he ain't as good as a shooter as Jordan or whatever. He passed Jordan in points with more games played, but 1,200 less shots. Make it make sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, people just, they don't like change, I feel like. You got somebody like Jordan that came along and was a dominant beast, and I don't take nothing away from Jordan. Like, Jordan is a dope, great fucking basketball player. He is. You know what I'm saying? Then you get Kobe Bryant to come along, who basically imitated Jordan. And it seemed like a lot of people got set in their ways. So because this man chooses to use his teammates more and give them more credit, he can't be Jordan or Kobe. Maybe he don't want to be Jordan or Kobe, because truthfully speaking, I think he's better. Like I said, man, that man is a system. You know what I'm saying? Kobe and Jordan were in systems. That's a big difference people don't realize, man. Them talents that they wanted to go to them places and play with them guys. Wasn't nobody trying to go to Cleveland at first and whatnot. And then he made his own pathway and decided to go to Miami. Cool, whatever. But again, because he not like Jordan and Kobe, blah blah blah, he ain't it. Nah, bro. Chicago brought the talent to Jordan. Like, that's what it was. You know, it was the system. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is, man. Like, I just don't get, like, no matter what he do, if he pass and the person shoot, hit or miss, you know, oh, they saved his career, they saved this. Like, how? Like, I have never, not one time, heard nobody say nothing about Robert Horry saving Kobe Bryant. And I don't know how many big shots, buzzer beaters he hit, you know what I'm saying, on their runs. Like, come on, man. I don't hear nobody saying Derek Fisher saved Kobe when he hit that, was it, .4 shot for them in the playoff. Man, yeah. Crazy. And that's why I say the hate I see for LeBron James is just ridiculous, bro. It don't make sense. Like, the man does, like, he's dope. He good, you know. But it's just the fact that, like, I'm not even trying to focus on that. Like I say, it's just the fact of, like, people just say these crazy things. And then all of a sudden, you know, you point out stats and it's like, well, whatever. Or he's not clutch. Or he don't demand the ball. I'm like, he do demand the ball. But he chooses to see an open person. Man, look, Chris, that was some bullshit. Anyway, that still was a team effort, though. Those 10s came from the rest of the team, and I contributed to one loss. And you know what? It is what it is. Team effort. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy, man, how people just bash dude for no reason. Like, I don't, like, if you don't like just, I don't know, man. Like, it's not even the fact that, like I say, like they discredit him, but they do, and it's crazy how they do it. Even though you point out a lot of facts with what you're speaking on, but like I don't get, like I say, like if Kobe would have got his shot blocked, like okay, they would have lost or whatever. Like they literally, like they act like it was Game 7 of the finals, and this man just lost the championship, and it was just post everywhere. Oh, how could he? He ain't shit. Like what? Like this man lost a regular season game, and now he ain't shit. Like just mind blowing how people do things or go about things, bro. But what up, Eric? I'm gonna get off that topic. I'm gonna move on to the next subject. Sticking to sports. So, last Saturday, I'm into boxing, but I'm not into boxing like I used to be. Like I used to keep up with like boxing, like hardcore. Like I followed the fighters and all of that. Like now, I just like if I don't recognize the name, like I usually don't even give two shits. Like, or unless my homeboy Tommy hit me up and like, yo, I'm getting this fight, and then I'm like, all right, I'll go over to his house and watch it. And so yeah, but I kept hearing them amp up this Gamboa fight. Davis and Gamboa. That's all I kept seeing, like everywhere. Showtime. Davis and Gamboa. Was it GTD? Javante Davis. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm watching these highlights, like, bro, like these cats were straight, like knocking some cats out. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna catch this fight. Get home, catch the fight, and I'm glad I did. So I'm sitting there and watching, and I think it was like the second or third round, and Davis caught Gamboa with an uppercut, and dude kind of went down, but like when he went down, like it was just like, oh, he hit me, and I'm down, but I'm not out. He stood up, you know what I'm saying? Like he sat there for a second, and like he looked at his leg, and then he got up. You know, he was just like, oh, like my leg feel funny or whatever. So dude finished the round, and they was like, something wrong with his shoe. I'm like, damn, so get the man another shoe. And you know, it's like, nah, there's a rule against that, like they can't stop the fight for, I guess, a wardrobe malfunction, like, which is kind of crazy because like it's a shoe, like that's a valuable piece of equipment, you know what I'm saying, in boxing. So anyway, so fight goes on, and my man, like I say, he like his leg is just whatever, and so probably like by the 5th round they taped it up, and then all of a sudden, you know, he getting back into the fight, like he can move, he a little more mobile. So now everybody like, oh shit, it was the shoe, like the shoe was fucked up. They taped up the shoe, dude, good. You know, Davis was still working him over throughout the rounds and whatnot, but Gamboa was in the fight. Like I felt like if he could have probably like knocked him down or just got that one good one, like Davis would have been so tired from beating him up so much that that he probably would have just like stayed down, like for real. But in the end, 12th round, Gamboa got dropped again with an uppercut. Fight over. But he needed a translator, and so they start talking, you know, after the fight. And by the way, man, boxing is a dangerous sport. Like, I felt like my man Davis, like his brain was exhausted in this interview. Like, when you get hit that many times, and then like it feel like he had to think about the questions, like his eyes was just going everywhere, and like, he was just like he was reading off a cue card and couldn't read. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, they get to the translator part with Gamboa, man, and dude, they was like, yeah, so what happened with the shoe or whatever? He was like, oh nah, you know, when I went down and I got up, I ruptured my Achilles tendon. And like I'm sitting there like, wait, what? Like, did I hear that right? Like my man just went 7 rounds on a ruptured Achilles tendon, and taped up for about 7 of them. Like, what? No, I'm sorry, taped up for about 5 of them. Like, that's crazy. Like, you are a different type of animal. To, man, by the way, yes, I ruptured my Achilles tendon. I'm not making it a pissing contest. And this gentleman that just tuned in, that's funny, he ruptured his Achilles tendon in front of me. And yes, like, bro, what up, Freeze? Like, my man's literally fought a heavyweight boxing match with a ruptured Achilles tendon. Like, how the fuck is that? If I wouldn't have seen it with my own eyes, bro, I wouldn't even believed it. Like, the shit was crazy. And the crazy thing is, though, and I think it's just the fact of going through it and then learn, like, and since I know about the body, when I saw it, like, when it happened, and the way he stepped down, like, you know, there's no connection. So, like, when he was stepping, it was like his foot was kind of just, like, flopping around. But I'm like, he's still, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dude, shoe just fucked up. Like, there's no way that he finna continue to fight a heavyweight boxing title fight with a ruptured Achilles tendon. So I'm just like, yeah, bro, they gotta fix dude's shoe. But no, my man's ruptured his Achilles tendon, bro. That is that's beyond adrenaline, man. That's willpower. That's straight mental strength right there. And I low-key wish he would have won now. Like, now that I know that. Shit. I limped to the car, bro. Like, yeah, nah. I knew something was I was praying I broke my ankle for real. Like, I know that sounds crazy as hell, but I did not want it to be an Achilles tendon injury at all. But it is what it is. Life goes on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. Shout out to Gamboa. I could not pronounce his first name. That shit, like, it was a lot of R's and vowels. Man, I'm good on that. Excuse me. But yeah, so moving on. A little I don't know what to call it. I guess stupid shit, man. So there was and shout out to Dwayne Messi. He he basically pointed this out to me so I could talk on it. I hope he's watching or gets to see this. But so I think it said Harrington, Kansas. There was an officer, well, ex-officer now, who claimed an employee wrote an expletive on his drink. And basically it was saying fucking pig is what he posted on social media. Hey, my nigga, you can't tell a nigga not to laugh knowing damn well. Time out. Pause for the cause. My nigga, so did you finally pay her? Oh shit. I'm weak. Oh man. Oh my God. What up, Dirk? Hey, so hey man, you ain't shit for that. You totally got me off track. So yeah. Harrington, Kansas. There was an officer who said a McDonald's employee wrote some cuss word on his wrote fucking pig on his cup and gave it to him. And then he decided to post it to social media. Apparently, he said it was supposed to be a joke. Now she checked it to you. Now she checked it. You must have paid for her room then, huh? Okay. And so he wrote the man, okay. He wrote the basically he lied on this employee of a McDonald's. And he thought because, he just posted to social media, it was supposed to be a joke that nobody would get upset. Well, sir, you work for the law and people really have y'all back. So, of course, anybody that disrespects the police like that, well, of course, society's got to handle it, right? So, of course, it led to an investigation. And then, he had to just basically come out and just be like, hey, homie, I lied. Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, what would you have gotten out of that? Like, free Big Macs for life or some shit? Like, come on, bro. Like, and now he's no longer a police officer. So, again, people, man, just like, be wise about the shit you decide to do, say, and post to social media. Like, yeah, especially when you're in that type of a position. Like, you're an officer of the law, and then all of a sudden now you just lied. And now you can't be trusted at all. So, shout out to that guy. They never even said his name. He just kept saying the officer, or the former officer. And the chief was like, yeah, bro, like, hey, this is a black eye across America. And it's like, shit, if it wasn't for my homeboy, I wouldn't even heard shit about this. But, yeah. So, on to some other things. But what I did hear about, and I'm not sure if you guys did, this crazy shooting that happened in Texas, man. Like, church shooting at that, okay, so I might catch some backlash on this one or whatever, but yeah. So when I first came across this article, and okay, let me be respectful first. RIP to those that lost loved ones. I am in no means trying to belittle them or anything like that. It was terrible what happened. Like, dude had a shotgun and like basically like got up, asked for directions. And you look at the video, it's like two guys kind of point off, like, oh, over that way. And my man just literally stepped back and like whips out shotgun, just. And see, now this is where like I've been in situations where guns have been drawn, yada yada yada, you know what I mean? I can't say what happened because I don't know really what happened. I couldn't really tell, but it looked like the gentleman fumbled his gun, who had the shotgun. And they have security in this church. So apparently one of the guys he was talking to was reaching for his gun. Now, I don't know, because by the time he was reaching, my man already had the shotgun out, but he had not shot yet. And I felt like if dude, I don't know if he fumbled his gun, I don't know if he missed, I don't know what happened. But yeah, then dude opened fire and hit dude. He turned, shot another dude, and he went to go for the third shot and he got it off, but I don't know if he hit nobody. There's another security officer with a straight headshot, put dude down. Like, yeah. Crazy. You know, that folks are getting shot in churches and whatnot. And the fact that he actually walked in there with a shotgun, like, damn. Now, that it looked like something out of a movie, bro. Like, I can't even stunt. Like, that shit was wild. But now, this is where I might get some backlash. So when I came across this story, I was on Facebook, and the article read, church shooting in church what did it say? It said church shooting in white settlement Texas church. And I was taken back that there was a shooting. Happy New Year, cuzzo. I was taken back that there was a shooting that happened in a church. But then I'm looking at this like, so wait a minute. Is the church a white settlement? Or is there legit a place in Texas that is named White Settlement? I'm just like, how the hell? Wait, like, how is that even plausible? Like, you know what I mean? Like, with all the things that people are offended about and that really don't mean shit, how is there a place in the United States named White Settlement? Well, I can believe how there's a place. But what the fuck? Like, like that shit right there is like, man. Huh. Okay. I was definitely baffled by that one. Like, I was taken back. Like, I couldn't, like I said, the shooting was one thing, and how it went down was another thing. But White Settlement, Texas. I'll be. Happy New Year, Mr. Raymond Whitfield Sr. Thanks, Pop. Happy New Year, man. Hope all is well with you. Good blessings on these days. Oh, man. But yeah, White Settlement, Texas, bro. That's crazy. And apparently my cousin say, I didn't even look it up because, like, I probably would just, I don't know. But he said there's some that are worse than White Settlement. Like, really? No darkies allowed. Decatur? Like, what? I don't know. Whatever. North Dakota, I'm sorry. Anyway. Being silly. But, moving on to a serious subject. I mean, it ain't that serious, but it is, man. Like, I wish people would just, and I'm speaking on accountability. I feel like if people would hold themselves more accountable in life, and even on the littlest shit, just hold yourself accountable. Like, I feel like it'll be a much better place. Like, people don't realize, like, man, accountability is huge. Like, if you can't own up to your own mistake and just honestly say, hey, I dropped the ball, I messed up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then fix your problem, bro. You'll never get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not learning anything. You know, it's one of them things I'm trying to teach my daughter. Like right now, like you have to be accountable for your things. You know what I'm saying? And that's life. Like she has asthma, and I'm like, hey, you wake up before us. You need to go ahead and take your medicine. We shouldn't have to tell you that. That's something you can do on your own. You get what I'm saying? Because these are your lungs. They're not mine. They're yours. But people, man, adults, hold yourselves accountable for the things and the actions you do. Hell, hold your close ones accountable for the stupid shit that they do. Like, seriously, man. Like, it makes no sense to where people just honestly just would rather make an excuse or lie. And then have to lie again. And then lie again. Instead of just saying, my bad. You know what? I didn't know this. Or I didn't know that. And I told you wrong. How hard is that? You know what I mean? Like, why do people make life harder than it has to be for themselves? Like, it makes no sense. It really don't. And that's why I'm telling y'all, man, just start trying to hold yourselves more accountable. At least just start, like I said, with the little things. If you fuck up, hold up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to make an excuse, or don't try to, you know, sit up there and try to point the blame back at the person. Like, no, just, my bad. I fucked up. I messed up. I dropped the ball. It's okay. It's okay. Like, if you mess up, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You know? It's okay to be human. You know? Like, man, people want to be so perfect. And you don't have to be perfect. Just be you. Stop trying to fit in. Like, man, one thing I ain't never did was, like, I belong, but I don't never try to fit in. My style is different from a lot of styles. You know? My swag is different from other people's drip. You know, whatever you want to call it. But accountability, people. Hold yourselves accountable for actions. And when I say, like, man, people, like, I hate to be the person to say this, you know, and I want to thank Dave Chappelle. I am a victim blamer. Like, I analyze a whole situation before I just start just trying to say, you know, this person was this and this person was that, because sometimes, not all, sometimes these people that be in these wrong situations, those are repercussions and actions that happen because they are in those situations. And unfortunately, it's death. And some people don't realize it because they are caught up in music and they think that the fast life is the way to go. Shit. Man, you better find you a decent 9 to 5 and start saving up. Hustle that way. Shit. For real. And then, like I say, these people get killed, and like I say, they're in these terrible situations. And then the ones that's close to them know they was in a fucked up situation, but oh, they were so innocent, and they were, okay. You know, little Shaniqua, you know, off in the gangway at 4:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That's a sketchy situation right there. I can't sit up here and say that, you know, like, why, you know what I'm saying? I need to know why was she there, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause, yeah, that's just odd, you know, but people will go on, oh, yeah, alright. And then when the truth comes out, or some shit, you know, that was really, and it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, she wasn't so innocent. Or he wasn't so innocent. But don't nobody want to hold him accountable, man. Fucking life, man. Hold people accountable for their shit. Get in their ass. ASAP. Don't wait till tomorrow. Get in it. You see him fuck up. Hey, bro, what you doing, bro? Man, chill. What? Nah. And then if they don't want to get it, yeah, pull them to the side. Hey, look, bro, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Relax. You fucking up, not them. They not the problem. You are. But motherfuckers can't do that shit. Like I say, and then like I said, they quick to blame somebody else or whatever, man. Nah. Be the person that's involved. They get those repercussions, man. Some of that shit ain't an accident. I hate to be the one to say it, and I hate to be the one to be the bearer of bad news, but not all them people are innocent. I'm sorry. It's fucked up. And like I say, man, that's how we can fix shit. Start holding motherfuckers accountable. Your friend being a deadbeat mama, shit, tell her she a deadbeat mama. Let that man see his kids. He there for a reason. Shit. That's what you should start doing in 2020. Be accountable. For real. I'm dead ass serious. That shit there. See it all day long. Deal with it too. Like I said, motherfucker just can't own up to some simple shit. Yeah, my bad, bro. I dropped the ball. Lie. Yeah. It just gonna spill out. Then when you find out the truth, shut the fuck up. Whew, man. Alright, y'all. That has been my smoke session confession. Like I said, please, if you can, I keep forgetting, like I said, I'm still fresh to this game, but I do appreciate the support and all my subscribers and the views that I do get on YouTube. If you can, go to YouTube, The Many Hats I Wear. Like, subscribe, share, all that. And as you know, I'm surely going to take this down. I will share the link from there. But if you can, before I even do it, go to YouTube, The Many Hats I Wear. Subscribe, like, share, check out the other videos. Appreciate the support.